All Super Pro Wrestle persons are highly trained professional athletes. Do not attempt to copy their performances or actions. This program is solely intended for your viewing pleasure.
Oh, baby, Rowsdower saves us and saves all the world. Ooh.
He comes to save the day in a broken truck with a stinky denim jacket on his back.
Real friends coming down, they were following a man who would turn the wheels. The wheels are spinning out of control. What were they doing for him? Still, if you destroy the working parts, what you get is a broken machine. A beacon of light from a burning screen. The light
Hello and welcome to the first ever Zap Rowsdower Classic. Well, that's a lie. I've turned the mic on and I can see the levels just fine. This tournament will be to crown the first ever Pier 6 champion. Pardon me. All of these matches will be some form of no disqualification match. And we have competitors from around the world. Here we go. Joe Motion representing Things and Rings, making his way to the ring. Ready to take on a relative newcomer in Dirk Anger. As well as the tournament, we also have the Zap Rowsdower Memorial Battle Royal and the debut of Chad Rager. Tripping over the ropes there. So here we go. Joe Motion, Dirk Anger. Ding Ding Wrestlers go, and this one's an Extreme Rules match. As we said, all the matches will be some manner of no disqualification stipulation to them. So Joe Motion bucking the system by starting out with some actual wrestling. And immediately taking things to the outside. Right into those ring steps. In this match, while it is no disqualification, it is not false count anywhere. The pinfall must occur inside the ring. But they're in no rush to get back there. Or at least Dirk Anger isn't. Really taking things to his opponent and immediately going for a weapon. Oh, he's bringing out a ladder. The shades of Mr. Jackpot's our upcoming pay-per-view, June 17th. And once you get there, you will already be there. Motion trying and failing to make his way out to the crowd area. And finally things getting taken back into the ring. Motion going for a cover. Not even a 1 count. But then again, it has all been Dirk Anger so far. And again gets the reversal in with the knee to the gut. Up into the Giant's carry. Samoan drop. Catches him though. He was going for a discus elbow. Got caught though. Hoisted up into a powerbomb. Motion fights his way out of it. Charges in with a flying clothesline and a beauty. And a backbreaker. Pushing right down on it. Shades of mid-90s Shawn Michaels. There's just nothing fancy there. Punching his opponent off of the apron. What the hell? Just a standoff, I guess, between in and out of the ring. Anger goes back for the ladder. He's bringing it into the ring. And senior official Mr. Nando's, there's nothing he can do about that. Motion wrests it from his grip and takes him down with it. But misses the second time and gets bulldogged right onto that ladder. Now, oh geez, a kendo stick. Oh, trying to cut him off at the pass, going out the other way, but gets caught. And Joe Motion indicating he's going to kill him, and he can't be disqualified for that. Not in this match. There's that flying clothesline once again, this time on the outside. Oh, hoisting him up. Alabama slam on the outside, and that could be a game changer. Oh, going for a DDT, gets caught with the knee to the gut yet again. Hoisting him up and into a neck breaker right in the centre of the ring. Rolls over into hook the leg for the cover. Gets a 1 count. And really, after the early domination by Dirk Anger, it's now going very back and forth. We're getting word that Cesar Chance has just called Rabbit a whore. You know, who knows how that could end if they meet in this tournament. And in with the high knee, goes for the cover. Joe Motion advances. So will it be time for Joe Motion to truly make his mark in Super Pro Wrestle? course, Joe Motion will meet the winner of this next match. He's going to be Barrett Free Pits against Cesar Chance. And this will be... close my eyes. A steel cage match. And of course this one, bit of history here, both these men also members of the AWE roster. As you can see from this match graphic, Brad forced to wear the name of Daniel Foolhardy after losing that match to him. And once again we run out of song before we run out of load time. Such is the way with 2K games. How's everyone doing anyway? Almost. Ah! I don't know how they got that cage up there so quickly. Testament to the ring crew here at Super Pro Wrestle. It's also worth noting he is Mr. Halloween, having won that Battle Royal, the second Super Pro Wrestle Halloween special, Alex Shelley's Frankensteiner. And he's getting dangerously close to that pyro. I'll have you know, I actually picked that music for him. Caesar representing AEWE. As we said, we've got Super Pro Wrestle persons from all around the globe right here. I know what you mean. I'm kind of reluctant to push myself as well. Like, even if it makes sense in terms of a story or whatever, I don't want to be quote unquote that guy. And as noted, the winner of this one will get Joe Motion in the second round. Oh, I didn't have the cage lowering music in time. No more! Oh, fuck. And straight out of the gate. Caesar Chance really taking a stranglehold of this one, literally and metaphorically. You know what? I'm gonna play the cage lowering music anyway, just because I like it. Brad there misses with the knee, gets taken down. Okay. Oh, spins him around, catches him with the knee. And now looking to take out the legs of the big man. Twisting at the ankles. Or ankle. With Brad heading up top. Big elbow to the back. And there's that combination of punches. Brad, other than the Mr. Halloween Battle Royal, yet to win, oh my god, yet to win a championship cummerbund here in Super Pro Wrestle. Could this be his night? And he's trying to scale the cage, I beg your pardon. Cesar catches up to him though, and brings him down. Oh, and now floats him across the top rope. And there's the big scoop power slam. Knee to face. And now trying noogie at the head. Brad free picks, fights his way out of it. So called because he had free pictures of himself on his gear. Backslide driver and just staring down at his opponent. Perhaps playing mind games. Could possibly be something to do with the graphics. I get that sometimes when I try to make GIFs of stuff on the network. And there's a big Uranagi slam. Using his own move against him, goes for the cover. The crowd were counting along. But only gets the 2 count. That didn't work, so he's going to try and scale the cage again. And it looks like Chance is down and out. Will he have a chance to catch Brad? No, he will not. And Brad wins. I'll look at setting up later then with the gift cam thing. So official, it will be Joe Motion versus Brad Free Picks in the second round. That confirms Joe Motion, Brad Free Picks will meet in the semi-finals of this tournament. And next up, it's Rabid against Darren. While that plays, I'm just going to play the cage music. In fact, wait, no, we need to pick the match type. Almost forgot. False count anywhere. Until then, cage music.
This is where mechanical excellence, 1,400 horsepower, pays off.
Oh yeah, new music for both these men as well. And Matt, I think you're really going to dig Darren's entrance music. And now we're ready. And in homage to his tag team partner from AWE, Daniel Foolhardy, he's picked a Killing Joke song. And you would have to think, as the inaugural winner of the King of the Death Fuck tournament in WWF, Rabbit absolutely has to be one of the favourites here.
Yes, Darren, how very like you. You're the kind of person who goes, oh, the room is dark. It must be night time. When sleep is ended. Shut up, Darren. You're waiting to find yourself in a dark room. Pick it up, sir. The dark room smells of moving darkness. To Horace, what I owe for my enemies America, scraping together just enough dirty moolah for a night pop jazz and snack with some beefy beef stick. Your name is not Dolores. Your name is Darren. Do you like that? Shut up, Darren. Everyone likes Dolores. That's how she made her money. You're waiting to find yourself in a dark.
So ding ding wrestlers go. Rabbit against Darren. Rabbit immediately sliding out of the ring. This being Falls Count Anywhere after all. Very much in his wheelhouse. And Darren gets the first strike in and a jawbreaker. And what would it mean for the Dark Room if he could win this tournament? As well as John Robertson and Bastard Denton being the current reigning, defending, etc. Super Pro Wrestle simultaneous champions. And they're taking this one into the crowd. Back and forth. They're really taking it to each other. This will be a wild brawl already. Well, it is a wild brawl already, no mistake. Back and forth. The lighting rig blocking our view slightly. We need to hire better cameramen. They're really taking it to each other. Oh, European uppercut from Darren. Back and forth. Neither man given any quarter whatsoever. Oh, there's that snap neck breaker followed by a big fucking lariat from Rabbit. But Darren, not done yet. And one in return. Turnabout is fair play. Rabbit though fighting back. Neither man truly able to get the upper hand at this point, but there's the bulldog from Darren. He gets caught, kicked to the dome. Big, oh look, butterfly long buster. And the Pepsi twist. Darren fighting back at a big forearm. This one just a wild brawl. And at this point you'd have to wonder how much will whoever wins this one have left for the next round. Oh, Darren hooking him up. And drops him to level 2. But the referee was nowhere to be seen. There he is. Rabbit manages to get the shoulder up. And you would have to think perhaps the poor positioning of Mr. Nando's cost Darren there. Oh, big spear from Rabbit. They're crawling into position for those seductive headbutts. Gets the go behind. And he had a name for this and I can't remember what it is offhand. Oh yeah, animal trap, that's it. Boom, there it is. Cover. And Rabbit is your winner. Make no mistake though, Darren had a damn fine showing. Against arguably the favourite in the tournament. Hiya, Daniel. And Rabbit with the animal trap. As we mentioned, yeah, Rabbit was the winner of the initial WWF King of the Death Buck tournament. Could he do it again? As we get ready for the last first round match, and after that we're going to have the debut of Chad Rager as he takes on the literal giant Baba. This match will be just Extreme Rules. And it's another two men that have championship gold in their past. Ian Bison won the initial tournament to become the first FTR champion here in Super Pro Wrestle. He's taking on the former Super Pro Wrestle man Warbacon. Lance Maverick, I beg your pardon. Warbacon on the brain, because it's just such a fucking good name. Isn't it just, Jen? The song is I Am the Virus by Killing Joke. They should be like our Limp Bizkit. Like, ladies and gentlemen, Super Pro Wrestle's favourite band in the world, Killing Joke. Even though my favourite band's probably the Wild Arts, but there's more Killing Joke songs work for entrance music, I think. Anyway, Ian Bison, Lance Maverick. He went for so long undefeated before finally losing that FTR championship to Dante's Inferno. Yeah, I know, Jen. I'm going to see him on. Yeah, I'm going to see him on Sunday. Not need. Super Pro Wrestle doesn't need anything, it wants it. See, I can get a fucking Twin Peaks reference out of anything. And here comes this former Super Pro Wrestle man War. I keep doing that. Presumably because I'm so used to saying the Super Pro Wrestleman in conjunction with Warbacon, because he held that title for so long, finally losing it to Sir Jasper Healington, who has made a hell of a return to Super Pro Wrestle. And based purely on his history, you'd have to think Lance Maverick one of the favourites in this tournament as well. Former Super Pro Wrestleman, finalist in last year's WWF Tough Enough tournament, losing out in the finals to, I think it was Das Whedon. And current AIR Intercontinental Champion Jasper Beardley paddling sculpture. I'll think of one. Back and forth. You would have to say Bison, the more powerful of the two, certainly, but you can't underestimate the heart, endurance that Lance Maverick has. Hits him into the ropes, big back elbow. And now removing that steel turnbuckle pad in order to expose the steel ring underneath it. Oh! Reversed it into a spinning DDT, and Bison certainly taking it to Maverick so far. And whips him hard back first into that steel ring. And now running power slam into the corner, followed by into the centre of the ring. Now beckoning Maverick to get to his feet. Maverick really taking a pounding so far. Back up though, but gets caught. Fists to the face. Looking for the scoop slam. Maverick reverses it, jumps into the neck breaker. And could that be the turnaround that Maverick needs so desperately at this point, because he has really taken a beating. Brings out the sledgehammer right to the ribs. No sold though, but just gets rattled there again. Really try to take the wind out of Bison. Gets the go behind. Drives him face first into the mat with the leg, and that is usually the setup for the Van Halenator. A Daily Motion title. The Internet Championship, sponsored by Vimeo. Oh, and there's just a stiff headbutt. Going for the belly to belly, gets reversed though. And that could be all the turnaround that Maverick needs. Oh, no, he's taking him into the crowd. And this one isn't a falls count anywhere match, but it gets punched right back over. Air tout. Which, let's be honest, sounds like a Daniel Bryan top rope move. Oh, he keeps trying to get over there and keeps getting punched back over by Bison. Some manner of mind games. But now, Maverick really taking it to his opponent. Oh, gets caught back. Thank you, Daniel. Oh, big European uppercut, and that takes them back. And Bison finally joining them out at ringside. Lifts him up. Scoop slam. No, reverse DDT. And really quite the comeback that Lance Maverick is mounting here. Big elbow after that absolute beasting he took from Ian Bison at the start. Oh, Giant's carry, but slips out of it, catches him. Spinning neck breaker on the outside. Oh, and right into that steel turnbuckle post. Oh, I believe that was implied anyway. Oh, gets caught, drop toe hold. Maverick has him in position. And there's the half-mast Van Halenator. But Bison kicks out of it. So it looks like he's just gearing up to hit him with it again. Charges in one more time. Hooks the leg once more. And Lance Maverick, your winner. And he will go on to take on Rabid in the semi-finals. What a contest that'll be. Alright, no worries, Matt. Hope the pupper's alright. Slip to the big one. Yeah, they do that weirdly with the replays sometimes. So now that the first round's out of the way, we're going to move to the debut of Chad Rager. But Joe Motion versus Brad and Rabid versus Lance Maverick are your semi-finals. And the reason I've got that screen up, by the way, is just because remember how I said I was pre-taping Mr. Jackpots? Well, the character selection screen may include spoilers, so obviously I don't want you to be spoiled. Because I'm a nice boy. Yeah, it's because I'm pre-taping it. I've already recorded the main event, and based on that, I've already made the doppelganger of the winner. So, you know, I don't want to risk people seeing that, and you know. Music! And like, the nameplate being positioned wrong and showing when it's facing the crowd is like the most literal Jank Baba thing ever. I do fucking love that music, by the way. As we can see, he's still being forced to wear his shame.
Look out, pink elephants on parade, here they come, hippity-hoppity, they're here, and there, pink elephants everywhere.
called Dog Eat Dog. And let me tell you this, if she doesn't know all of the lyrics to No Fronts by Dog Eat Dog, she's too young for you, bro. The greatest song about smoking joints to ever hit the UK top 10. So here we go, Little Giant Baba, Chad Rager, ding ding, refs go. Rager charges in and just gets flattened. He was going for a quick victory, but the one thing Giant Baba has on his side is his size. Oh, but Rager fighting back now. Forearm to the face. And that single leg drop kick. Now he's hitting the ropes. Big boy senton. Irish whip. Catches him. Dick to chest, followed by the fists to face. Oh, DDT. Baba looking for belly to belly, gets reversed. Rolls him over. And now has him up against the ropes. Irish whip. Ducks the lariat. Oh, fools him, and there's a big fucking lariat from Chad Rager. Hooks the leg for the cover. Little Giant Baba kicks out at just one. He has been developing a higher pain threshold, his Literal Giant Baba. Oh, and there's a big fucking kick. Oh, now hoisting up Literal Giant Baba. And tried to beat him with a cradle shot, beating Literal Giant Baba with his own move. But it didn't quite work out that way. And here's Literal Giant Baba with a rest hold. You've been letting up stick forks in electrical sockets. That could give him his mind back. Are you saying what I think you're saying? Is Literal Giant Baba from the Black Lodge? And there's draping Diamond Cutter. Hooks the leg cover. Literal Giant Baba will not stay down though. As we said, he is developing a higher pain threshold due to all these beatings he's taken. Well, we can't call him Shocker because that's Joe Motion's entrance music. Oh, you mean... Ah, right, okay. Oh, clotheslines him over the top. And there's that DDT once again. Spine buster and a beauty. Cover. And it's over. Chad Rager wins with the spine buster. Certainly. His endurance is building. Pick up the people catching on this groove. Called dog eat dog, not a snitch or a snoop. Might chew a bone, but don't call me bitch. Never. I may know all the lyrics, but I will trip over my words. That will happen. And now back to the tournament. Introducing the kids who get loose. Microphone check, 1 to the deuce. And now Joe Motion will do battle with Brad Freepix. You've never heard No Fronts by Dog Eat Dog? Are you sure you were alive in the 90s? I have to be honest, like, I remembered this song and I listened to it and I was like, I need to make that someone's entrance music, but it has to be the most 90s guy possible. Right, kid, what you want you get. SG Dog Eat Dog represent. If you talk correct and your vibes are true, peace to your crew, we're looking out for you. But now, we go from the late 90s all the way to the 80s. Joe Motion in the semi-finals. Live in France, purely because someone noted that the title, the championship cummerbund, as well as obviously being shamelessly pilfered from Mass Effect, also resembles the mid-90s home strip of Paris Saint-Germain. Also, I forgot to turn off the entrances. Fuck it, let's just keep the entrances. It is a full show after all. Well, No Fronts by Dog Eat Dog came out in like 95, but it wasn't until like 96 it got properly released as a single and got quite noticed. It's official. Yeah, Jen's getting Vicky Guerrero's gimmick now. I should also note, because this is essentially our equivalent to the hardcore title, there will be a women's equivalent once I've thought of and designed it. Let's see, a women's wrestling tournament in the summer. There is absolutely no way on earth I am not calling that the G-Spot Classic, the G-Spot Climax, I beg your pardon. Got classic on the brain because this is of course the Rowsdower Classic. Whoa! So Joe Motion, Brad free picks. Ding ding wrestlers go. Brad charges in. And immediately, Flippy Del Sol. Son of a Beach Classic. Oh, Spine Buster and a beauty. Comes off the leg lariat off the second. And Brad certainly in control so far. Catches him with the knee. Catches him with his own move, might I add. And now they're taking this one to the outside. Got flying clothesline, Joe Motion. Coming back into it now. Oh, going for the cover. One count only. Oh, DDT. Must have hit hard, causing almost like a seizure in Brad there, but manages to fight back out of it. Going for a German suplex. Motion manages to reverse. Kicks the leg. Oh. And almost a blue rose bomb there on the outside. And now just walking on the spot, showing how much energy he has left, trying to get into the head of Brad Freepix. Motion managing to turn this one around. Swap out 90 songs each. I like that. That could work. Oh, Brad fighting back, launching him head first into the apron. Hardest part of the ring. Going for the cover. Only gets a one count though. He has him by the scruff of the neck. Snapmare. And then a drop kick. Back of the neck. Semi-charmed life, that's one, yeah. I'm trying to think. A breakfast at Tiffany's. Oh, leg drop on a beauty. Oh, and here comes Brad with a discus elbow. And following that up by trying to work on the leg. Oh, catches the neck breaker. Is he? I thought he was going for a choke slam there. Well, we can't have loser because in wrestling, I try not to use songs that are already... Oh, Van Halenator! Shades of Lance Maverick, trying to send out a message to the competition. Joe Motion kicks out though. I try not to use songs that are like synonymous with wrestlers unless like I'm doing like a parody of them or whatever. And to me, loser's synonymous with Mikey Whipwreck. Oh, European uppercut motion fighting back. Has Brad on the apron. And just launching, pulling out the leg. Lands hip first on the apron. And that will really negatively affect your movement. Brad fights back once again though. Flippy Del Sol on the outside. Has both the legs hooked. Mr. Nando's was out of position. Joe Motion kicks out. Breaking the imaginary count there. Oh, arm drag from Motion. Going for the DDT. Catches a knee to the gut for his troubles. Almost like a cross-legged brainbuster there from Brad. And now into the ring steps. And he's really taken Brad to town. Rams him back first into that barricade. Neck breaker and a beauty. Oh, it looks like he's setting up for that high knee. Boom, there it is. Hooks a leg, referee in position this time. Joe Motion advances to the final. Joe Motion making it all the way to the finals. Yeah, well, when Johnny Cash covers your song, it's not your song anymore. As much as I like the 9 Inch Nails. There's a blood-soaked face, or forehead at least, of Joe Motion, who has earned this. All the way to the final, he will take on Lance Maverick or Rabid. We'll make this one no holes barred. So Rabid, Lance Maverick, arguably the two favourites of the tournament, meeting here in the semi-finals. And this could be a wild contest indeed. That's cool, Daniel. I got what you meant. Here comes Rabbit running full pelt still down to the ring after that grueling contest he had in the first round. Maybe questionable given the opponent he has. You see also still full of bump is Lance Maverick. Oh, also to confirm, I'm going to try and do the Super Pro Wrestle versus WWE show again this weekend. And there is a respect between these two men for all they've accomplished in various promotions, but make no mistake, they are going to go full on at each other. Here. So here we go, Rabid, Lance Maverick. Ding ding, ref says go. Semi-finals of the Zap Rowsdower Classic. Oh, and immediately spinning neck breaker right out of the gate from Lance Maverick. Hits him in the head with the cheeks. Heading up top. Oh, but misses with the senton off the top. Rabid. I was, well, playing possum, funnily enough. Oh. As Rabbit has him against the ropes. Just jolts him out. Maverick fights back though to the motley cruiserweight. Firing away with the fists. And a bit of gamesmanship here from Maverick, who crossbody takes them both over the top. God damn. Now rams him into the barricade. It'll take more than that to keep Rabbit down. Taking him back into the ring, the only place that this match can conclude. There's a snapmare, and just ripping away at the face of Maverick. Oh, looking for the surfboard. And then grabs him. And then it's a surfboard dragon sleeper. Maverick, though, fights his way out of it. You see them being careful with each other. They know each other pretty well, these two men. But Maverick looking for a superplex. Rabbit fighting his way out of it. Now, Swanton knocking the wind out of the motley cruiserweight. And drops a knee across the face. Has him by the scruff of the neck and just face plants him into the mat. Goes for the cover. Maverick kicks out at 1. Showing Rabbit he's still got plenty left in the tank, but it looks like Rabbit's setting up for the animal trap. Hooks it. And there it is. But Maverick kicks out. Oh, was looking for a springboard elbow. Maverick managed to dodge out of the way. Suplex, but no. Rabbit slides out of it. Oh, European uppercut to the back of the head. Unorthodox offense. And now looking under the ring, brings out a steel chair. Maverick dodges it, but not the second. Rabbit taking some time to shout abuse at some fans in the front row. And again to the back. They're taking it away, making sure that chair can't be used against him at a later time. I gave Maverick time fighting back. Rolls him over. Flips out of it, does Rabbit. Brainbuster. Into the cover. Maverick kicks out. Oh, diving headbutt off the second. You see, as well as Maverick on the floor, this match taking its toll on Rabbit as well. But it looks like he's setting up for the animal trap again. And you'd have to think another could send him to the finals. Hooks it. And drives him down. But Maverick kicks out. And there's that heart and determination that we were talking about. So Rabbit, springboard elbow once again. But he is exhausted. Snapmare now. Maverick fights back though. And he has to go for it now. Because make no mistake, he is in trouble. It almost shades of Amazon Prime with the Devastator there. Cover. But only two. Maverick fighting his way back to his feet but gets caught. Butterfly lungbuster. And he knows he's going to have to hit harder if he wants to put Maverick away. Drops the knee off the top. How much more can either man take? Drops that snap neck breaker. And then the whip around Bulldog. Cover. And that sounded like a free to me. The referee's hand definitely hit the mat. But at the same time, Maverick did get the shoulder up. And now he's fighting back. But a controversial call from Mr. Nando's. But right now, Rabbit knows he has to go all out. Misses with the headbutt. Still retains control. Irish whip. And now he's just losing it. Reverse Rana. Cover. But Maverick will not stay down. Sweeps the leg out. And that's a risky move, considering the beating that he has been taking here. Go behind. Rabbit flips out of it again. Whip around Bulldog. Cover. But Maverick once again. And you can see the frustration building. Chainsaw Massacre, that's the Bulldog thing. Cool. So now out onto the apron, looking for the springboard elbow once again. Has him in the Giant's carry and busts him open on that steel turnbuckle pad. And Jesus, Maverick just taking an absolute tanking at the moment. But he will not stay down. Cover. Watch him get pinned right as I said that. There it is. Of course. Rabid advances to the finals. But what did that take out of Rabid? He had to put every bit of energy he had into keeping down Lance Maverick. What a match that was. And of course, we go to the pre-final match. Joe Motion versus Rabid will be the final. But what we have to do first So we're setting up now. For the Zap Rowsdower Memorial Battle Royal. I've got the screen up still up for a reason, by the way. It will feature Holly Roode, Daniel Foolhardy, Bulldozer Sherman, Bastard Denton, Bunny Suicida, Mr. C, the TZ Express and Buck Lincoln. Yeah, originally it was going to be an exhibition match between Daniel Foolhardy and Bastard Denton, but with this becoming a tribute show to Zap Rowsdower, we had to have a Zap Rowsdower Memorial Canadian Tuxedo Battle Royal. And here we go! You were already in the tournament. So as we see, everyone is just every man for themselves. And Foolhardy ironically taking it to Bastard. It was originally scheduled to be a one-on-one encounter between those two. And Holly Roode eliminates Buck Lincoln. Quickly followed by Bastard Denton eliminating Daniel Foolhardy. And Mr. C now taking it to Holly Roode. Certainly been problems between those two. And Bastard Denton eliminating Bulldozer Sherman. He gets caught from behind now. Working on the arm now, Holyrood. It sounds like this. And now Bunny Suicida taking it to him. I'm assuming you're happy with this, Jen. Oh, leg drops TZ Express into the ground. Mr. C and Bastard Denton going at it. And we have reason to believe there was only 7 Canadian tuxedos. So Bastard Denton pilfered his from the dressing room of the Rock and Roll Express. Now dropping Mr. C on the arm. Back and forth. 5 men left. Going at it hard all day, all night. And just socked TZ Express to the ground. And out goes the TZ Express, eliminated by Bastard Denton. We're down to 4. And there's another pairing with a rivalry. Holyrood, Bastard Denton. Bastard trying to force Rood over the top. He's having none of it though. Oh, there's the damn fine elbow. Out goes Bastard Denton and Bunny Suicida. We are down to Holyrood and Mr. C. You could not have planned it. And will Rood do it again? Remember, he won the Keith Memorial Battle Royal at Super Pro Wrestle Festorama. Trying to force his rival over the top rope. But Mr. C manages to force him back. And out he goes, Mr. C wins it.
When the twilight is gone and no songbirds are singing, when the twilight is gone, you come into my heart. And here in my heart you will stay while I pray. My prayer.
Mr. C winning that Battle Royal. That has to push him up the rankings a bit. Of course, he recently lost the Gibraltar Championship to JMO Star. But now, it's finals time. Joe Motion versus Rabbit. Oh, almost forgot.
With the world far away. And your lips
False count anywhere. And I just noticed I accidentally turned the entrances off, but that doesn't matter. We've already seen the entrances. That's not true, Daniel Foolhardy. When we have one of those matches, it is referred to as being tense in the fence.
And the answer you give, may they still be the same. For as long as we live, that you'll always be there at the end of my
Right on time. Joe Motion, Rabbit, and immediately charging in, spins Rabbit round with a neck breaker. Clothesline now. Now both of these men have been through hellacious matches thus far. Which leaves them wondering for this final matchup, do they go all out? Do they try and conserve what little energy they have left, or do they throw caution into the shotgun seat and go balls to the wall to try and win the Pier 6 Championship? Hard Irish whip launches Joe Motion out of the ring. Smacks him in the face. Yeah, pump handle slam onto the outside. And you would have to argue of the two, Rabbit is the one who has been through more. Especially with that enduring match of Lance Maverick. Certainly a match of the year contender here in Super Pro Wrestle. So he's throwing everything he has. Goes for the cover, not even a 1 count. There has been some rest period between the matches. With that battle royal. There's Joe Motion, reverse DDT. And he's going into the crowd, trying to beckon Rabbit to follow him. And that may have been a mistake. This is 100% Rabbit's domain. Referee nowhere to be seen, and I don't blame him. Trying to get in between these two after all they have done to themselves and to others this evening. The rapid fire strikes from Rabbit, firing back, knocking everything in their path over, spears him down, fists to face. And there's the referee finally, because he will have to make a count if one of these men goes for a cover. Oh, reversal. Launches Rabbit into the barricade. Oh, cravat neckbreaker launching him over. Oh, it face plants him after the arm twisty. Straight to the back now. He's trying to take him somewhere for what we don't know. Now Joe Motion has the upper hand. Rabbit fighting back though. Very back and forth between these two men. Oh, big fucking forearm from Rabbit. And now knocking him back to the ringside area. But gets caught. And thrown back over by Joe Motion. But Rabbit says, none of that. We're fighting out here, thank you. Fists to the face. And now they're going back over. The Rabbit European uppercut says, fuck that. Ringside, bitch. Cover. Mr. Nando's was way out of position. Gets a 1 count. And I said at the start, I thought Rabbit was the favourite for this tournament. But after that encounter with Lance Maverick, how much can he have left in the tank? Enough to... I think he's looking for... Oh no, that thing! Foolhardy said the name of it, I can't remember it. Cover. Menando's way out of position. Two count. And here comes Joe Motion. He's determined to take this one into the crowd. Chainsaw Massacre, that's the one. Oh, catches him. Neither man truly getting the complete upper hand. And once again, the shoddy camera work meaning that lighting rig getting in the way. Was Rabbit going for there? Whatever it was, it got reversed. And there's a crucifix. Mr. Nando is nowhere to be seen. He definitely had him down for a 3 count, instead only a 1. Oh, there's that high knee. This could be it. Rabbit kicks out, somehow digging deep. Well, I mean, we have had no shortage of controversial refereeing decisions. Oh, I know. I love that chainsaw entrance. I wanted to give it to the Big Chef again. And where's Rabbit taking him? Wherever it was, Joe Motion manages to put a stop to it for the moment. European uppercut, blistering him with that one. Hitting each other as hard as they humanly can. And again. Rabbit is definitely staggered here. Staggered, but not out. So back and forth this one. Oh. And he was looking for that spinning neck breaker again, but Rabbit manages to reverse it. And looking for the Chainsaw Massacre again through the table. My God. Gott in Himmel. Cover. Rabbit is the first Pier 6 champion. Some great camera work there on that replay. And there's the move that did it. Chainsaw Massacre through the table. He first did it in the WWF King of the Death Fuck tournament, and he has done it again. Rabid, the first ever Super Pro Wrestle Pier 6 champion. And that pretty much makes the show an even 2 hours as well. That's pretty cool. So, thank you very much for joining me. I mean, this was a pretty short notice one, but thank you. Really enjoyed this one. Paying tribute to the great Zap Rowsdower. If you... I'll turn the music down a bit. If you don't know who Zap Rowsdower is, you should watch Mystery Science Theater 3000, and you should specifically watch the Final Sacrifice episode. He is a folk hero of legend, and it was good to pay tribute to him with this victory for Rabid, the debut of Chad Rager, the victory of Mr. C in the Zap Rowsdower Memorial Battle Royal in the Canadian tuxedos. That'll do it for tonight. As usual, I'm shit at plugging myself, but all the links are below. Twitter, where we can come up with ideas for future shows and gimmicks and stuff together. There's the Twitch, where I sometimes do other stuff, and there is the link where you can send me all your money should you wish to, but you would be a fool to do so. I'll just waste it on food. But that'll do for now, and I will catch you later. Bye! Oh yeah, and take 2 of Super Pro Wrestle vs WWE will be this weekend, Saturday. Catch you then. Bye!